Do you have any sort of idea of what's going on back home? Like, do you know that I dropped this album and we did like a million? And he goes,
I'm doing well there.
He goes, yeah, man, I love it, man, I love it. And I was like, oh, what's your favorite song? And he's like, Drake, man, I won't be honest with you, man. My service is not too good out here, man.
Who are you?
My name is Aubrey Drake Graham, and I am a rapper, musician, entertainer.
This is a lady that you love, isn't it, right here?
I love this woman more than... Is this autographed?
It is.
Is this for me?
Actually, I think it says to Nardwar, does it?
Oh. I don't know. I just thought, wow, this is amazing.
Who is this right here?
This is Pam Grier.
This is Pam Grier, Coffee.
Yeah, this is Coffee, and this right here, this woman, like, oh man, this is gonna sound so weird, but when I first discovered what masturbation was, I used to jerk off to Pam Grier.
And now you have Cherokee.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't necessarily. That's who the internet has. Yeah, that's amazing that you said that. Well, yeah, no, this is the first like this. I think Pam Grier is really responsible for shaping my taste in women. If you really look at her.
The Beastie Boys also.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the
cool.
Beastie Boys.
And I was told before
and
I
Snoop
came
Dogg
out here.
is Jewish, right?
And you're not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish, no. And
Should
everybody
I
thinks I
confirm
am,
that?
but I'm not. What?
Should I have confirmed that?
Well, if you want to check, you can.
Oh, no, that's good.
And then, on top of that, you're actually you'd be the same. And on top of it, you're a former child actor who,
Yeah.
on that show Degrassi,
Yes.
which my daughter watches on a constant loop.
Yes.
In fact, my daughter watches it so much that I thought you were really in a wheelchair.
Yeah. A mistake people often make.
But
yeah,
that's-
it's like the guy that you'd never want to hear rap in your life, like the Canadian Jewish child actor.
And yet,
It's like a metaphor, like the world is so cold, but everybody is still so happy. So it really affected me because I used that as motivation in my life. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through.
You know, from the first time I met that kid, there was just this kind of
Wanted to know what prompted the flap out at the back as opposed to the tuck in at the front. Was it a fashion statement or
How
just?
do you feel
I think it's
about
a fashion statement.
Drake
Yeah.
on the ESPYs last night? Did he not kill it or what?
I think he definitely killed it. You know, awesome performance.
Well, we're looking forward to more
Definitely a
performances
great
like this. Thank you
guy.
very much, Kyle
How do
Lowry,
you feel
ladies and
about
gentlemen.
rapper Drake
One of the greatest.
refusing to acknowledge Caucasian athletes at the ESPYs.
I think it's baloney. You know, everybody should be treated equally, and hopefully it'll probably impact his career a little bit too. You know, in a negative way.
How do you think Drake did hosting the ESPYs last night?
Drake, he's kind of an outlandish guy. He says that he came from the bottom, which most likely he didn't, but
Very true.
he's a good guy, you know.
What was better? Was it the Taylor Swift impersonation, or was it when he cried at the end because he was so happy?
I think it was when he cried at the end.
Yeah, everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying that.
It showed
Everyone.
he was a genuine guy. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Do you feel any way about Drake crying at the ESPYs? Is that like not manly?
Definitely not manly. I'd say he's a chicken head.
A chicken head. Are you a Drake fan?
No.
Today a story came out where Drake apparently got a little too tipsy and urinated publicly urinated in a baby gap. How do you feel about that?
Childish.
Childish.
Yeah,
No
childish.
pun intended, right?
Right.
Drake performs As Long As My Bitches Love Me at Malia Obama's birthday party. The viral video comes out. She's crying. She's plugging her ears. And it makes you feel what?
Sad. Very sad.
How do you feel about Drake
Don't like him.
at all?
No.
How do you feel about Drake apparently performing a surprise performance at Coachella and airing his sex tape on the screen? Are you excited to see it?
No.
No?
No.
Does that sound like a Drake thing to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably.
Yeah, it's like something that he would do.
They
no?
all do that kind of thing.
Yeah, they all do.
That's, you know.
All those guys. How do you think Drake did hosting the ESPYs last night?
I don't like Drake. I think he's an actor. He's not a real rapper.
I agree, 100%. Can you like sort of improv a song right now on your guitar about Drake, like a Drake diss song for me? That would be like actually, yeah, I'll hold this for you.
Drake, hey, I think you suck.
Amen.
Maybe you should try and actually play an instrument, bro.
For real. That's
Stop acting, you you suck. That's it.
That's out of here. That's number one. Well, I'm not into Drake, so.
All right.
I am Drake.
You're Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, I'm Drake, so what I would say to myself?
What would you say to yourself?
Huh?
What would you say to yourself?
What would I say to myself? Because I'm Drake, so I would say, what would I say to myself?
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yes.
I'm an idiot.
I'm a total idiot.
I am a total idiot. To be standing out here on this street, in this beard and this wig,
Right.
when I know good and well that I'm Drake and I could be at home with multiple women bathing in champagne, but instead I'm interviewing you with Ray-Bans on. Oh boy. Still don't get it, huh? Still nothing. I want to ask you a question. What would you say to Drake if Drake was here right now?
If Drake was here right now,
If Drake was here right now.
I probably would freak out and ask him if I could get a picture with him.
Really? Are you a
Yeah.
Drake fan?
Definitely.
What's your favorite Drake song right now? Let's hear it.
Right. Trophies.
Say you give me a little bit, give me a taste. I want a sample. I want a sample platter.
Okay. Trophies. Am I allowed to cuss?
Sure.
Oh, bitch! I go to sleep with a suitcase. Oh my God!
Yes. That just happened.
Had you believe in that, man?
Yeah.
He really had you believe in that.
What was
Nah.
your first pair, though? What was your first pair?
Mine was the
black, the
black
black
and silver
with the
joints?
Raptor color.
yeah Raptors color.
The shock was
I
in.
ain't get him to the twos.
The shock was
white
in
and red.
silver.
Over there in your locker when you got drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
I got you.
Oh man, this is me. I'm working out, getting ready for tour. Oh man. Oh, I gotta let the people know that I'm super prepared in my own house, running up and down the stairs. Anyway, I'm not here to run up and down stairs or show you that me and my friends graffiti on our special wall. I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and he was like, but you know, he called me from his number, but you know, it was like, and the phone rang, and I picked it up, and it was like, yo, and I was like, you probably know that voice. I was like, hello? I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, this doesn't sound like my friend, and he's like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy, and it was, you know, it ended up being Wayne, and he was like, I'm starting this thing called Young Money, and I'd really love for you to be a part of it. So I want to fly you out to Houston and meet you, and he did just that the day after. Well, I think my Blackberry probably knows me better than anybody. You know, my Blackberry has all my thoughts in there. My Blackberry is just always there for me when I need to express myself. You know, it's where I write my music, and it also stores a lot of the songs I've done throughout my career. And I'm just really like, we just belong together, you know. No, that was a little much, but I've been pretty bad. I went to Cabo one time and woke up in a pretty incoherent state. That's right. Wow, very attentive. Yeah. I'm a fan.